Do you ever find yourself trapped in guilt after committing a sin, or still feeling unforgiven even after you've repented and confessed? Padre Pio had something very important to say to people like you. Padre Pio spent decades in the confessional, and he saw one dangerous trap repeat itself. People would confess, but then stay stuck in shame. He would tell them not to waste time blaming themselves, but to go to the Lord, admit their fault, stand up, and keep walking the path of holiness. His model was Peter. After denying the Lord 3 times, Peter wept in repentance and reaffirmed his love for Jesus. He became the rock of the church. Padre Pio warned penitents never to despair over their sins like Judas, who after betraying Jesus ran to hang himself. Once a woman confided to Padre Pio that she lived in constant fear because of her weaknesses and sinful tendencies. Padre Pio gently reassured her not to be afraid, saying that if God were not our strength and armor, we would fall into every kind of sin. That is why, he said, we must remain close to God through persevering in spiritual exercises and learning to serve Him while denying ourselves. To those who thought that God could never forgive them for their most serious sins, he always said, God's mercy is infinitely greater than the evil you have committed. On one occasion, as a group of women waited for him to pass, Padre Pio suddenly stopped. Through divine insight, he knew that one of them was leading a sinful life. Speaking calmly, he said, "Would that one of you who had the courage to follow Mary Magdalene in sin, please also have the strength to follow her in penance? Anyone who has fallen into the mud can be saved if there is enough will." Upon hearing these words, one of the women fell to her knees, begging for forgiveness and promising to start a new life. "Come down, my dear," said Padre Pio. "God's compassion is unlimited, and the blood of Jesus washes away all the sins of the world." Padre Pio reminds us that lingering in guilt is not humility, but trust in God's mercy is. No matter how many times you've fallen, repentance opens the door to grace. If Padre Pio's words inspire you, follow us each week here at Following Padre Pio.